Yo guys, welcome to this video covering match 1 of week 6 of European League play. My upload schedule will be returning to normal after last week because obviously it was out of place due to there being more matches. But now we start off here with Endpoint versus Dignitas. Just over a minute into game 1 here, Dignitas on the attack as a pass comes out over to Violent Panda there, who does well hitting it off the backboard. A miss coming out, Yuko shot blocked, and then the pass over to Astral there. Finished off, brilliant offense by Dignitas. Exactly what we expect from them, the passing players. That miss on the backboard for Endpoint, very costly in the end. And then as this ball bounces out now to Violent Panda, most of the defense will be expecting a shot. Nobody covering off this passing lane. And as this ball comes into Astral, just up before the defense, they're shooting that ball home, and Dignitas strike first in game 1. Dignitas looking to start some more offense again than hits. They launch this ball back towards the Endpoint corner. Relating Wave gets a flick over one, but it's well picked up by Violent Panda. And what about that for a shot into the far top right hand corner? Relating Wave doing really well here to flick this ball up over one, but can't get back to his own flick, allowing Violent Panda to get up here. Free shot unchallenged, and just picks the one place in the goal where no defender can save it, and Dignitas double their lead. Off the kickoff then here, and Endpoint hoping for a goal to bounce back in this one as this ball falls out to Nachtel. It's a decent shot towards net, well saved by Yukio. A demo coming out opens up the net, and Relating Wave will eventually put this one home here for Endpoint. A brilliant response, exactly what you want in this situation. A good 50, the demo opening up the net, brilliant creativity. No rotation set of the kickoff yet for Dignitas, meaning the net is wide open, and Relating Wave hit does put this ball in despite nearly missing on the goal line there, and Endpoint reduced the lead to 1. This ball rolling out towards midfield now as Yuko looks to pick it up here, looking for an infield pass, doesn't find it, and it goes straight to Virtuoso there, who's got an open net to shoot at, putting this ball home here as this ball rolls out into the midfield. We know Dignitas like to look for the beautiful passing plays, but if you look at this situation, Yuko can see the whole field in front of him. In fact, you can see both his teammates, and should realise that there's no one there to pass this ball to. So what he's going for, I do not know here. He should just look for a solo play in this position, buy time for his team to rotate back round and set up properly, but just gives the ball away to Virtuoso here, who just smashes it into the bottom right corner there, and Endpoint equalise. 26 seconds left to go now. Both teams looking for that goal that should give them the win here as Violent Panda turns on this ball with a brilliant pass over to Astral. Well saved, Yukio there to clean up, resurrecting his mistake there by restoring his team's lead. A brilliant passing play. Violent Panda realising he can just turn in rotation and pass that ball over to Astral, who's unlucky with the shot. It's very well saved there on the goal line, but then Yukio, you'll see here, perfect control of his car, jumping once and then boosting underneath the ball to flip up into it, giving the ball height to get it over both those defenders in net, and Dignitas restore their lead. Dignitas now just looking to see this one out now as an Endpoint try and find an equalising goal that they so desperately need. Here is Yukio, rolls this ball up the wall, looking to carry it through the air, beats the last man for Endpoint, and just drops this ball home into the wide empty net, sealing the deal for Dignitas here. The last man for Endpoint has to be aggressive with time running out. Yukio just hitting the ball past him there in the midfield, controlling his car perfectly to put this ball home, and Dignitas take game 1 and go 1-0 up in the series. We move into game 2 now, and Endpoint look for a long clear downfield as Virtuoso tries to provide far. It's ball 15 out into the midfield. A good hit off the back wall there, and Relating Wave will eventually put this ball home here for Endpoint. Some good offense from them here as Virtuoso brings it downfield, applying pressure, getting a weak clear out Natch and doing well to put this ball off the back wall. The miss on the goal line, very costly there for Dignitas, and as this ball comes out, Relating Wave unchallenged just smashes it home there as the defender tries to dive across and make the save but is unable to, and it's Endpoint that take the lead in game 2. Off the kick-off now, and Dignitas looking for an immediate response here as this ball rolls up the wall. Astral flicking it through the air, a brilliant solo play from him. We know this man has incredible mechanics, and he shows them off here perfectly, giving Dignitas an immediate response, that double hit to get the extra power, and then using his boost so carefully to make sure he can get this final extra touch round the defender, even demoing them there after the ball has gone past just to rub it right in their faces, and Astral provides Dignitas with an immediate response. The ball now loose in the midfield here as Violent Panda looks to try and push and apply pressure. Gets a good 50 there with Relating Wave. A good pass from Astral to Violent Panda, back to Astral. The 1-2 there for Dignitas. The perfect passing play. Astral given space in the midfield, not what you want to be doing if you're Endpoint. Picks his pass perfectly here. Violent Panda with the perfect flick to throw off the defense, and Astral then got momentum up quickly, dropping this ball down in to the goal there over the defense, and Dignitas take game 2 with that goal, so a 2-0 up in the series now. Just under 30 seconds into game 3 now, and Virtuoso looking to clear this ball out in front of zone net. Picks a good pass to a Relating Wave, can't find a touch but gets there on the second attempt. Up to Virtuoso, looking for the bum, won't matter, the shot's good anyway. Relating Wave does well to recover here after that mistouch. That mistouch actually baits in Yukio here as he thinks he can now get there, and as this ball comes off the back wall, Virtuoso unchallenged, able to pick his spot here, just putting it in off the top of the defender there, just out of their reach, and Endpoint strike first in game 3. 1 minute 13 left on the clock now, and this ball coming back here towards Virtuoso for Endpoint. Gets a good hit over one there. It's picked up in the midfield there by Virtuoso again, and the net wide open here for Dignitas. Virtuoso just launching that one into midfield. It's launched straight back here by Astral. Neither player able to get a follow-up on their touch as Virtuoso steals in here and just hitting it over the head of Violent Panda there, who's just slightly too far downfield. Couple of meters in game, too far forward there, but that's all it is at this level. Just small margins, unable to come up with the point, with the touch needed, and Endpoint double their advantage in game 4. Dignitas now looking to apply some pressure here as they need 2 goals in a very short space of time to equalise. A weak cross round, easily cleared there by Virtuoso, but is well picked up in the midfield by Astral, who gets the ground pinch underneath the defender there, reducing Endpoint's lead to 1. Does brilliantly, just baiting the defender in here for Endpoint. Relating Wave, thinking he's going to be able to get the block, should read the ground pinch. It's really his only option at this point. So all he has to do is just stay on the ground, make it so he can get a touch, but just jumps over the ball. Nachtal trying to bail his teammate out on the goal line there, unable to, but luckily for Relating Wave, it won't matter here. Endpoint take the game 2-1, and now it's 2-1 Dignitas in the series. Now then, we're 21 seconds into game 4 here as Endpoint look to clear this ball long downfield now with Relating Wave looking to carry it through the air. A good save by Yuki, but there on the follow up is Nachtal to smash this ball home at the near post. Good play by Endpoint, realising they had time in the midfield. Then Relating Wave and Virtuoso push downfield together. Virtuoso leaving it for Nachtal in the end here, and as this ball 50's out, first to react is Nachtal up early here. Relating Wave getting the bump on the goalkeeper. Such a clever play after the 50, seeing the opportunity instead of rotating out, and Nachtal with the perfect shot to follow up makes it 1-0 Endpoint here. And then off of the kick-off now, Endpoint looking to build momentum from this goal as this ball 50's out to the side here. A good pop into midfield, good speed there by Virtuoso, and Relating Wave puts in a quick second here for Endpoint. Good speed in the midfield from Nachtal. Virtuoso then up quickly, beating one player, getting a good double touch off the back wall, popping it out in front of net for Relating Wave, allowing him to come in unchallenged here and drop this ball into the wide open net, catching Dignitas out here before they can set up off kickoff, and Endpoint take a quick 2-0 lead here in game 4. Astral now looking to take this ball downfield here for Dignitas as they look for a way back into this one. A brilliant carry all the way downfield, unlucky that ball doesn't go in. Yuki have a good follow, and Violent Panda will put this ball in here for Dignitas. A brilliant carry by Astral all the way downfield, beating two players on the way and setting up the offense for Dignitas with a beautiful transition here. And then Yuki up quickly, just popping that ball up off the ceiling, taking it away from the defender. Brilliant pass, as it turns out to be, to Violent Panda. The defender can't get back behind the ball to make the save here on the goal line. Is Nachtal, but Violent Panda just putting this ball in there, using brute force and momentum and reducing the lead to 1. Dignitas on the attack again now here, looking for the equalising goal as Yuko pops the ball off the back wall. The defender can't make the touch on the goal line, and Violent Panda will put in his and Dignitas' second. Good quick play by Astral, getting to that ball, popping it up for Yukio, who's then quicker than Relating Wave in there, and this ball as it drops down, so difficult for Nachtal to deal with, can't come up with a touch, and Violent Panda there able just to tap that ball home, and Dignitas equalise. 55 seconds left now, and Dignitas looking to take the lead from behind here. A good hit off the back wall there from Astral after the pass from Violent Panda. A weak clear gives up possession easily to Yukio, and Astral puts this ball in off the back wall. Good hit originally by Astral there on to the back wall. Difficult for the Endpoint defense to deal with, but Relating Wave has to do so much better here. Just either launch this ball all the way downfield or put it out to a side into a less dangerous area, but just hits it straight to Yukio, who then also should do better with this touch and put it on target, but does well enough as once it bounces off the back wall, no defenders can get up quick enough to stop Astral coming in to smash this ball home here for Dignitas. That goal actually turns out to be the winning goal in game 4, so Dignitas win the game and take the series 3-1. Right guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Let me know whether you prefer this style of video or the other style of video down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.